Can dance? Can you sing a Mandarin song? Can you speak Mandarin? That sort of thing. Thank you, well. Ladies and gentlemen, and I also start by acknowledging the traditional custodian of the land on which we meet. My job today, pay respect to the elders, past, present, and emerging. Let me just introduce our dignitary today. First, can I introduce the host, Benny Boy OAM, the president of QACC. Next, can I acknowledge Uncle Barry Watson, the community elders in residence, and also have worked with the Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander support team for many years. Thank you, Uncle Barry, for your wonderful acknowledgement of the country. And His Honour, Chief Judge Brian Devenroe, SC, the Chief Judge of the District Court of Queensland. Can I also acknowledge Graham Parrott MP, the Federal Member for Moreton. He's also the Chair of the Parliamentary Standing Committee on Public Works. And Senator Paul Scar, the Senator for Queensland, also the Parliamentary Chair for the Legal Affairs Constitution Reference Committee, also the Deputy Opposition Whip in the Senate. And I also acknowledge Ken Hart from the Algester office, which is the Enoch office. I think Enoch has changed the title now. It's called Minister for Treaty and Minister for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander, and also Minister for Community and the Minister for Arts. She wouldn't be able to come today. She sent apologies. And I acknowledge the OAMs. We got Gail Kern OAM, the member for QACC Advisory Board, and Auntie Janet Dean OAM, the president of Queensland Multicultural Council, also the director of the Muslim Charitable Foundation, and also Elijah Boyd, the past president of the QACC, now the chair of ECCQ, Ethnic Community Council of Queensland. And also can I acknowledge Benny Boy OAM again, and myself also an OAM. I'm the chair of the Australian of the Chinese Heritage War Memorial Committee and the Sunnybank RSL. Thank you very much. And can I acknowledge Nick Kane, the manager for the Queensland Corrective Service, and Louise Yim, the principal policy advisor for the Queensland Mental Health Commission, and David Ford from the Multicultural Affairs Queensland, and Christine Castley, the CEO for the Multicultural Australia, and Liz Golden, the co-CEO of QPAX, and Sally Stewart, co-CEO of QPAX, and Dr. Ignatius Vilex, the senior lecturer of the QUT and the former co-CEO of QPAX, and Michael Gruza, the Senior Community Development Officer at the Multilink Community Service, and Dr. Maggie Lowe, the founder of Mashuri Program, and Dr. Exter Omyango, the founder for Mashuri Program, and Habib Jamal, the president of Queensland Muslim Incorporated, and Dr. J.D. Gupta, the Bangladesh community leader, done the New Year Festival, Bangladesh New Year Festival last Saturday. Thanks for mentioning my name, Dr. J.D. Gupta, last week. And can I also acknowledge Mokta Singh, the president of the Gold Coast Sikh community, and Simon Tang, the president of SCCMC. Simon have an event coming out on the 9th of June at Lamar. It's to honor the Edward Gifford in 1848 to 1853. They came over to look after 300 Edward Gifford to look after 450 sheep at Darling Down. Come and support that event. It's only $17 at Lamar. And Peter Juan, the president of the Sunnybank Rotary Club, also the vice president of SCCMC, and Alan Chen, the president of UMIA Universal Education and Multicultural Exchange, and Jane Wang, the secretary of UMIA. Jamie's solicitor and the Harmony and Legal and Associate. She is taking a video for me and photo. Juhi Pa, the president of Southside Migrant Association, and Jitendra Dio, the president of Ayasama, and Chai He, the president-elect of the Lions Club Brisbane Chinese, and Lu Zhen who just fly over from China last night. Thank you, Mr. Law. And also Luke Lu, the founding president of the Queensland Jiangsu Association, and Susan Yang, the president-elect of the War Arts and Multiculture, and Edward Ling, the CEO for the Australia-Taiwan Cultural Foundation, and Steve Austin, the ABC Brisbane radio broadcaster, very prominent radio broadcaster, and also Paul Luan, our popular, prominent photographer, and can also Costa Vallis, the branch manager at the Bendigo Bank branch plant, and Logan Home, and Lina Rees, the director of OMR Property, Amber Wang and Jenny Zhao from the sales manager of the 1847 Wine Arts. And can I acknowledge Edwin Lubari, the secretary of QSCC, and Wilson Quet, my good friends from QSCC, and Jimmy Bing, QSCC. He's busy arranging the parade later on. And Rudo Marissa from QSCC. Can I also acknowledge the Donata Saki, the director of Malta Refugee Health Service, the chair of the Refugee Health Partnership Advisory Group, and Robert Magoboju, also the former QACC president, and Sharon Orapali, the former QACC president, and also Faisal Ahmad Selak, the president of the Somali Community Association, and Sibit Rampan, the president of South Sudanese Community Association, and Dr. Zabubu Kardila, the president of Tanzania Community Association, and Dr. Wanda Chimoyo, the president of Zimbabwe Community Association, Queensland, Marcel Linda Foboy, the president of Liberia Community Association, Blessing again, the president of Nigeria Community Association, and Savanari Oaks, the secretary of the Buddhist Kamel Buddhist Society of Queensland. Ladies and gentlemen, if I mix up anyone, sincere apologies. I take full responsibility for it. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my brother Louis. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for your friendship and your support. And now, ladies and gentlemen,